Paralogue 12 looks extremely intimidating at first. There's a lot of powerful, high-leveled enemies on the map with a ton of choke points that lets them group up easily. Interestingly though, every single berserker on this map, along with the general boss and one sniper, aren't able to move at all. That's 15 out of the 36 enemies at the start, meaning only 21 are actual threats. They also made the levels of the stationary enemies a lot higher than the others. With few exceptions, the only enemies that can move around are level 2. All the enemies that can't move are level 7 or higher. So this map is amazing for grinding experience, even for my highest level unit, Baruka. Speaking of which, Baruka has finally gotten married to Izama, meaning she can reclass into a priestess. I want her to get the renewal skill from this class. This is going to make her borderline unstoppable when facing a bunch of enemies at once. She's a pretty bad healer though, so I don't want to stay in this class for very long. I intend to get all 3 needed levels before the map ends. I'm also going to be promoting Odin into a sorcerer. His stat growths have honestly been pretty meh overall, but he's still miles better than Orochi thanks to not only having 11 speed.
So excited!
I start by clearing out the pathway to the top. Jacob first weakens the Berserker. Then I have Baruka take the kill so she can already level up and get Miracle.
Let's go. I won't allow.
Mission accomplished. All right.
Kaze weakens the second Berserker. I don't need to kill this one now, but it makes the start of the map go a lot faster than it would have.
You leave me no choice. Leave it to me. You are not alone!
Odin has more hit if he uses Thunder, but the res and defense bonus he gets from using the Ox Spirit is actually vital for him to guarantee survival.
Overdid it. Again.
You have my support.
The rally from Gunther is also vital.
Here I am.
Odin is in range of 3 enemies, but he can only survive 2 hits safely, so I have Reyna take out the most threatening mage.
You'll be all right.
Thrilling. Rest in peace.
The rest of my units are going to be going on the right side to take care of the enemies there. They first start working on the Berserker blocking the way.
I'm on your side.
The best part about Laszlo, Perry, and Hinata is that all of them use swords, making it really tough for most of the enemies to actually hit anyone.
This one's for you! I can't lose! All right! Let's go!
I am prepared. Let's finish this.
Unquenchable blood flames! My darkness was darker than yours!
If Hinata didn't crit last turn, I would spin this one killing the Berserker with Hinata and just weakening the Sniper with Laszlo. Instead, I can feed it to Hinata.
I suppose I'll help.
Laszlo goes to where he would have gone so he can lure the other Sniper in their range. The other side is just going to keep working their way forwards. I don't want to go too far out yet, since there will be a reinforcement that spawns at the bottom next turn.
Out of my way.
Usually, I would spend this turn killing the Oni Chieftain with Odin and luring the Sorcerer with Reyna, but since Odin got a crit, he's the one to bait out the Sorcerer.
I can barely contain myself. Need backup? Get it together!
Ugh, my aching blood!
Let's see.
I now send Odin and Kaze to kill the Adventurer. They don't actually attack my units since they prioritize going for the house in the center, but once that house is gone, they start rushing towards me like normal. I won't completely prevent this from happening, but I can with this one.
This should be simple.
I won't lose.
I could do no less. Oh!
Reyna's gonna move a bit forward to kill one of the Berserkers so I can have a bit more space to work with later.
I'm here to help.
Bruka weakens the other Berserker so she can kill on the counterattack next turn. The other side is just gonna keep working on the Sniper. I want to feed the kill to Hinata, so Laszlo is just gonna wait outside of enemy range.
I'll help. Foolish of you. I can help. All right. I won't leave you.
I have Parry wait in range of the Berserker instead of Laszlo because Parry can double. I want to guarantee its death next turn. The other side is going to try and make the next island safe. Baruka can kill the Omioji on the counterattack next turn.
Kill them all.
Allow me to join you. Leave it to me.
Reyna waits in range of the closest Master Ninja so I can kill it next turn.
A worthy foe.
If I gave her a stronger weapon or a strength tonic, she would have been able to kill, but that wasn't necessary, so I didn't do it.
I'll be strong.
There's blood in your eyes. I win. silenced.
I can barely contain myself.
If Parry didn't crit, I would have had Laszlo kill the Berserker this turn and Hinata kill the Adventurer, but since Laszlo is freed up, I have him weaken the Adventurer first.
No need to despair.
Hey, it's me.
Let's do this. This should be simple.
One of the two paladins on the map are gonna reach me soon. They're probably the scariest units on the map since they have way higher stats than everything else. Luckily for me, I have a beast slaying weapon.
Must I restrain myself?
Age before beauty.
Such are the whims of fate.
I've got your back. I'll serve you. I'll wrap you up.
I feed the paladin kill to Baruka. Out of everyone, she's the one that benefits the least from killing most of the other units, so this is where the bulk of her experience is gonna come from.
I'm here for you.
You took my target.
Well, how irksome.
I'm gonna have Reina take care of another Master Ninja. I want to bring it closer to the top island since the second paladin will pursue my units from the right.
Yes.
Laszlo and Hinata continue working on their side.
Let's go.
If Laszlo got all 3 kills between the Sniper, Berserker, and Oni Chieftain, he would have level 5 by now. This barely matters, but I figured that it's important to mention.
All right, let's go. No dying, all right?
Show me what you got. Huh? What are you doing?
I'll protect you. Huh? Are you okay?
All right, let's go. Huh? I knew you'd need me.
Let's get wild! I win! All right!
Two adventurers and a sniper are now approaching the center of the house. One of the adventurers will go for the house, but I need to be careful about my unit placements for the other two. Thankfully, the paladin can be attacked outside of their range, and the master ninja has more range than the adventurers, so I won't have to risk being overwhelmed.
This is my mission.
I can barely contain myself. No.
Let's do this! We'll be just fine. of one.
Leave it to me.
Let's win this one, all right?
The units on the left side are going to retreat so I can pull the enemies away from the ones that don't move. I'd very much prefer to not take on 5 enemies at the same time. Moving away like this is also going to bring the one that attacked the house towards the right side instead, which makes things a lot more digestible. Laszlo and Hinata kill the sniper. This puts them in range of an Omiyoji and an Onin chieftain, but surely that won't be a problem for them.
We're not alone. No need to despair.
Huh? Don't even think about it! Show me what you've got!
Oh, that's it!
Huh? I knew you'd need me! Huh? What are you doing?
I wasn't worried, you were.
Wow, intimidating.
Well, how irksome.
I am fate's accomplice!
Gotta eliminate it.
I can barely contain myself.
There's a few more enemies pursuing the left side, but once I deal with them in the next few turns, I'll be free to start killing all the stationary berserkers.
Our prey.
We will not fail.
No hesitation.
Let's finish.
The right side is actually completely safe as long as I keep Hinata out of range of the enemies. I can bait the adventurer into attacking Azama after he heals Perry from killing this Omiyoji.
All right, come on. Everything is fine. I'm here to help.
After Laszlo and Hinata kill this adventurer and berserker, they'll be completely done with their part of the map. I can put all my attention into clearing out the left side.
Oh?
Ready to go.
The last few enemies that are pursuing the left side are pretty trivial. The ninja and sorcerer on the side that my units are on are very easy kills on this player phase, and the last two can't really do anything after that.
Hang tight.
Why, yes. I'll protect you. This will be enjoyable.
The chosen hero arrives!
Stay focused.
Reminds me of the old.
I have absolutely no idea why I fed this kill to Gunter. I guess I just forgot that I hadn't moved Odin yet. Either way, I'm now completely finished with every enemy on the map that has movement. I can now very safely feed kills to whatever I need. Aside from Baruka, I got the other level goals that I wanted already, which was Laszlo and Hinata to level 5.
Be ready.
Since this part is a little repetitive, I want to mention what would have happened if I didn't use the final grind map to unlock this one. The only maps available were Chapter 19, Midori's Paralogue, and Invasion 2. I really don't like the Invasion maps simply out of not enjoying the build your own map aspect of it, so I would have wanted to do Paralogue 6 instead. I would have done some pretty drastic changes from what you see here for that map. Instead of a partner seal, I would have bought a heart seal to make Selena a Sky Knight, and then 2 master seals for Odin and Hinata. I also would have probably bought in Trap or Freeze so I can guarantee more time to clear the stage before the boss escapes. So it would have been right back to being more than broke. Instead of that, I'm now able to complete this map and start progressing the story again. We're about to get into the part of Revelation where the game throws a million different items and a lot of gold at you. So from this point on, money will hopefully never be an issue again. As a side fact, I actually was originally going to do Paralogue 6 before Chapter 16, but as I stated earlier, it's kind of a side challenge for me to route as many maps as I can, since it just feels good to do. I realized that that wasn't really possible for me to do without selling a lot of my expensive items for freezes or in traps, so I held off on it and went to Chapter 16 instead. I think this ended up being a good thing, despite being pretty disappointed from it at the time. Annoyingly, they made this Berserker and Sniper that are right next to each other a lot higher level than most of the other units. That's one of the reasons why I worked from the top, since I really wanted to get rid of the Sniper before I had to worry about the Berserker. At least it gives a lot of experience, enough to put Baruka over to the next level and get renewal. I then feed the rest of the kills to Odin.
Ugh, my aching blood!
Good luck.
We're not alone.
No need to despair.
This is what we trained for.
My darkness was darker than yours! Too much power!